Hi, my name is Ellen, and I wanted to talk a moment about my own recovery from long COVID using the mind-body approach. And what that meant really was that after I found out that all my tests were coming back normal and the blood work was coming back normal, then I was thinking, what is causing these debilitating symptoms? Migraines, irregular heartbeat, temperature dysregulation, stomach problems. I had so many inflammation and brain fog, and also debilitating fatigue. And what I discovered is that there are things that could help and help right away. And here's the best part, they're free, and also you can do them right at your home, in your home. So what I started to do was most of the mindfulness techniques I had learned in MBSR school, and that is start with breath work to regulate my nervous system again so that I can feel safer, so that everything in the autonomic nervous system can sync up again. And then I also worked on brain retraining, which is a new way of looking at our symptoms, relating to them. Instead of having a symptom come on or a thought come into my mind, which would make me fearful and put me right back into that fight or flight state, I would relate to them in a new way, starting with the breath work again and calming my nervous system. And then I was able to look at whatever was happening in my body or my mind through this new lens of curiosity. And with that, and with my body relaxed and in rest and digest, I was giving a new signal to my brain that there isn't danger, that there isn't an imminent threat happening. And so with that, my brain, instead of sending out cortisol and adrenaline to try and protect me, it can know that I'm okay. And then it can send out the normal, rest and digest signals, oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine. And over time, the more and more that I responded to what was happening, whether it was a thought or an emotion or a sensation in my body, when I responded with that neutrality instead of fear, I started to slowly ease my way and not have these symptoms popping up. And if they did, I recognized that, okay, they're here, that if I just ride them out like waves, then they're going to be shorter and they're going to be less intense. And did that every day. I also believed that I could get better, which I think is one of the most important things that you can do, is the full belief that you can get better. Because when I was in despair and hopelessness for a good part of my time with long COVID, I didn't get better. I stayed exactly the same. It was only when I shifted my mindset to what would it look like if I got better, and to hope, and to, what would my body look like? What would my face look like? I did so much visualization of health. And that is when I started to improve, and little by little started to recover and gain back the things that I had lost. So I just wanted to tell everybody out there that there's other ways besides waiting at home for, a cure or a treatment, because who knows how long that will take, and that there are things that you can implement into your life right now that doesn't cost anything, that you can do right with your breath, right with moving around with some mindful movement, and being in mindfulness and paying attention to the present moment instead of being in the past or somewhere, in worry and anxiety of the future. If you stay right now where you are, meeting yourself where you are, accepting of where you are, you can start the very first step to recovery. So if you want more information of how to do this and the exact program of that, then just check out my link or my website, and you can have a 15 free minute call with me. I wish you all the very best in your recovery. Namaste.